Hey guys, Pete Koch breaking it down with Rudy Mettia.
Nice to be here.
Old friend, yeah, good to see you. You know, I want to talk about your life and the accomplishments you've had. You have been an actor, a yoga practitioner, and I think, I'm just going to assume here and imagine that the yoga has been influenced by your acting training?
Exactly, particularly the way I teach it, because to me it's a performance. You know, you got to be able to channel the experience and give someone else the experience. You know, you can be technical, you can be this, you can be that, but if you're not inspirational in some way or interesting, you know, if you're just interesting, if you can't articulate what you're trying to bring across, people get bored. And the practice of yoga, if you watch it, it's like watching paint dry. But experiential, if you're in the midst of it, it's very interesting. But you got to be someone who can keep the audience, if you will.
Can you point to any practices in particular or drills from your days and tell the folks where you studied acting? You're a graduate of
graduate of Joanne Barron D.W. Brown Acting Studio.
Very prodigious. Say it.
Prestigious,
I think. Yeah, school in here in Los Angeles. Yeah,
2-year program for that. It's a Meisner program, and that did help me. Number one, because when you're an actor, you know it's okay to be shy, but you can't perform shyly or whatever you want to call it. So for me, it made me easy to. I talked about you have to be able to be interesting or articulate. So by acting, and that's a lot of pressure when they say action, and you know. So same for me, it was like a performance, and so it made me a little bit of a hand, which made me a little bit interesting, which made me a little bit successful, I guess.
Do you think that there's a way to connect or alert? We got a lot of young actors out there. A lot of them are body conscious. They're going to the gym, right? They're going and getting their step class and that kind of stuff. And I guess you'd recommend yoga?
Or Alexander technique, you know, one of those things. It's kind of one and the same, the Alexander technique of relaxation. I remember one time, let me tell you a quick story. I went in for an audition. Chuck Russell called me. He was doing a racer with Arnold Schwarzenegger. And they fired, may I say, one of the actors. I started to use his name, but we won't. They fired him, and Chuck Russell called me and goes, "Can you come in and audition for Fern Champion or somebody?" I go, "Yeah." I said, "When?" He said, "Tomorrow." I said, "Yeah." He said, "Arnold's going to be there too, because this is a pretty good part." I said, "Yeah." So I go, you know, they give me the sides. I'm studying the sides. I go in, Arnold comes in, and in the meantime, I saw Arnold walk by with a cigar, and there's the gym and the trailer. He walks by, I'm like, oh, fuck, you know. Then they said, "Okay, come on into the trailer and audition." So we're in the trailer, and Arnold's standing there. He said, "Let's read this thing." And so they say, they give me the first line, they give me the line, I go, I choked. I literally fucking choked. I couldn't get the word out. I was so uptight. And she goes, "I'll try that again." And I was not cold reading off the paper. I was going to try to impress him, and I couldn't find the word, and I choked again. And Arnold said, "I got to go." And he walks out, and she goes, "Reading for the ambulance driver." And that was that. I lost a role.
Done.
Because of that. You know, that devastated me for a while.
It would. All of us actors that have been around, we've experienced that.
Yeah.
And it is devastating.
Haunts me to this day.
Let me just try to draw the connection.
Yeah.
The relaxation techniques associated with yoga would have been helpful?
Absolutely. Just the deep breathing. Also putting your attention on something else other than what you feel at the moment, you know? Putting your attention on that person. And yoga actually is about putting your attention on yourself, but at least it's about putting your attention on something. Right? So I think it translates.
Folks, that's wisdom. I mean, that's not only for your actors, but that's for all you folks that just want to be better in life. That's and I appreciate your time.
I appreciate it. Now I'm embarrassed, but now they know I choked.
No, they know you're strong. where can folks go to find you and your
Udaya, UDAYA.com is my school, and DVDs and all that stuff's on there. So yeah, I'd love to have you.
Great. Thanks for coming by.
Love being here.
We're breaking it down. See you next time.